my friends, and welcome to History Buff for Kids. I'm your host, Carson K. I've known all of the presidents since I was 4, and I'm here to share my knowledge. Today I will be highlighting America's very first president, George Washington, and here are 10 things you need to know about him. George Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. This is 110 years before the discovery of dinosaurs. Washington was the first and only president never to live in the White House. It was made to honor him, however it wasn't completed until 1800, a year after his death. Washington had false teeth that were made mostly of elephant and walrus tusks. Also, they were made of cow, hippo, and even other human teeth. George Washington was almost a king. He didn't want to be called a king because he thought they had too much power. It took the people a while, but they eventually settled on calling him Mr. President. Washington was a war hero. He led America to victory over Great Britain in the Revolutionary War. After that, the United States was a free country. George Washington never had a political party. They weren't any use because no one wanted anyone to be the leader except for Washington. When John Adams took office, there was a whole different story behind the election. Everyone wanted Washington to run a third term after a successful second, but he wanted others to have the same great experience as him, and he stepped down from commander-in-chief. Martha Dandridge Custis had 4 children and was widowed by the age of 25 before she married George Washington. She was often referred to as Lady Washington. George Washington had 3 dogs named Madam Moose, Sweet Lips, and True Love. I wonder if he ever called his wife any of those names. Sadly, Washington died from complications of a throat infection at the age of 67. Just 2 years after his service as president. George Washington will forever be known as the father of our country. Today I would like to highlight one of my favorite books. It's called Don't Know Much About the Presidents by Kenneth C. Davis. This book was given to me by my grandma when I was 4 years old. Don't Know Much About the Presidents is filled with funny facts about America's first 44 presidents and what their role was in one of the world's most powerful countries. I would highly recommend this book to anyone who is interested in a humorous tale about America's past.